Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Now we are back on Factorio and today we're going to be just doing some more building up to blue science, which we should better get done today, at least better get in a working state. And yeah, currently we got red circuits done. I need to just finish this line we got plastic done, and we had the engines done previously, so our main goal today is to just get circuits finished and get sulfur done, which should be fairly straightforward, so it should be fairly nice, and then we should get chemical science being produced, and I might also research purple science, so if everything goes efficiently we can have that ready for when we need it, which hopefully should be fine. We are just going to... yeah, we should be fine. I'm only just doing this because we're going to need quite a few circuits, so I figure we can have more, especially like a double line. That should be pretty sufficient for our current needs, I guess. I might have done that wrong, oopsie. I did forget. So these ones in a second. Pretty much just copy and paste what we've done down there. Yeah, should be fun. Just need all the inputs. Place things properly, that would be so helpful. I was going to use like the bots to do this, but they're going to be busy in a second, so I'm not too concerned because in between episodes I've been quite a busy boy, clearing out lots of space, mainly in this area. You see there's a couple nests down there, but we're pretty safe. Our pollution has gone down quite a bit because base hasn't been doing much. Yeah, so we've been doing that a lot, but down here we've got our solar panels, which are doing good enough, I guess. We do have a bit more room down there, so we're gonna fill that up. This is the only blueprint that I've like stolen or borrowed, I guess you could say, used. That wasn't mine, but mainly because it's not difficult to make, it's just a bit long. So that should do. So this should give us a decent chunk more power. It should build itself. Let me turn my bots on just so we can... okay, yeah, they're going to go build that. But yeah, because our power situation isn't too bad, but it's definitely creeping up, so it's not ideal, pretty much. We need long... I did also, in between episodes as well, about my hotbar finally. It's only taken me like 70 hours of this playthrough, but finally done it. Go along there, and we need to copper onto you. So that when I get out of the habit of not going into the inventory, probably not for a while, so I do apologise. Oh, you need this way. There we go. My bots are being really helpful and keeping me filled up, which is so nice. Okay, that should be good. We just need some power. Try and keep them somewhat straight, I guess. Perfect there. Now this should give us a nice double line. Now draws in these. Now I do think our best bet currently, because we don't have beacons yet, I believe to put one of each in, from what I've heard online, is the best way. Could be completely wrong. We're doing this at least. Can I just... no, you can't. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, I don't really know if it is better. I think it gives you like the best of both worlds. So I don't know. I could be entirely wrong, but that's not how we do it. I wish there was a bit awkward to do, I'm not gonna lie. There probably is a better way for this, I just don't know it. I know bots can do it, but you have to have, you still got like, I don't know how you copy and paste it, I feel like there is a way. But it's fun for now. I'll do the job. One of them. I mean, or we could just go speed beacons. Because, not beacons, speed modules, because we do know they do speed it up. Which is also why we need a bunch of power as well. Because increase it so 12 a second, so we get a little bit faster speed, and when said bar fills up we get a free product, which is always nice. Is it ideal? Probably not, but it does the job. Which, I mean, kind of see. These ones will probably be easier to see. Okay, that might be an issue. Another one on these. Inserters are not quite quick enough. Yeah, that should be pretty good. We'll just do the same down here. So we can bring these all the way out over here now. Don't want to cut anything up, so should be okay. And what we are going to have to do is we're probably going to go quite far up, just because I want to leave enough room so that we can basically redo it if we need to. Well, not redo it, but expand it when we need to, because this won't be enough for a while. That's how things are. I do think actually after this I might build a little temporary lab area, because I need to see what improvements we need to do. Some of these might not be the most optimal thing. It's kind of hard to tell until you actually started using the stuff. I feel like they're not too far off. One I'm not too concerned about for the most part is going to be the military science, just because we're getting near the point where I won't really need to worry too much about that. Fighters, like my current stuff I've got, is good enough, and they're not going to get any stronger, so it's not essential. Should be they should be producing plenty, which now means we just need sulfur, which I believe is just a chem plant with an oil refinery. Is this how you make sulfur? Oh, it's water. Oh yeah, okay. Now, hindsight should have really done you with the plastic. I might try and okay, I can safely say I don't think we need more plastic for a while. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do it over here then. Actually, these oil refineries take up so much space. But we have got oil nearby, so it's not an issue. I'm sure we're gonna need another one down. Just so we've got some, not that, oopsie. Need 30 a second. These produce, I should get using that, but it'll make it quite difficult. 9 a second. So we need pretty much 3 of these to 1 of them. Not perfect, but good enough. 4 would actually be ideal. So for each one of these, we need 4 of these. Does that make sense? I think it does. You take all, okay, that's fine. That, so we'll get sulfur. We really don't need much sulfur at all. So I reckon 2 of these, or 8 of these even, should be sufficient. Do we go for, hang on, let's actually just, oh, let's not do that, see. What we might do, actually, might just do this system again. Because I might as well make more than what I'm gonna need, because then I won't have to remake another one. So slap a bunch of these down. Pressing like every single wrong button. Put oil in the back, which should be simple. I should just loop it. This is pretty straightforward, but we're then going to do another one. Pretty much just go. I'm not going to have enough again. Typical. We could technically just go like that, couldn't we? And as long as we've got a connection, trap myself in somehow. Why is that off centered? That just, oh, it's completely halfway around. I don't know. Either way is fine. And then we can just bring you around. Up, and then that can be all the oil we could ever need. Have to wait for bots to come and do that. Have they? Oh, they pull that quick. They did not mess around at all. Very nice. And the issue is we've got like 2.8k of them. Still not really gonna be too great. Not bad though by any means. Give like stored power as well. So need some of these. Perfect. These will get built in a second. So we actually need oil going into them. Which my oil pipe should be, there it is. Trying its best. Down, which I need it. Back there. This should then. Let's just go. Now you just need to go pretty much straight into there, which should be. Perfect. What we're gonna do is then just go this way. Come on, do a straight line. Difficult one, I swear. Pipes. Pipes do I need? Well, there is some on the way, but they still take a while to get here. Probably make more than 100 pipes, like, on me. I should do, right. Do Actually, get rid of this real quick. Not pretty, I know, but just connect you down the back side. Can have all of these connected. Do we then have infinite oil that we could ever need for this area? Gonna put probably productivity modules in. No point though. Speed modules might be better. I don't know. I'll probably do both, but I feel like speed is gonna be ideal for us. Add some more later. I'm currently out of them, so. Was I still waiting for them? I'm assuming they're taking a long time to get here. Probably. Yeah, that's an issue. I need to really like put things down this side, because they'll go from here, try and go straight to us, and they'll get basically run out of energy. So not the best in my part, but it works. Right, so now we got our. Now we need you. Make sure I actually get the right pipe, because otherwise, at times. Go up. Oh, that was anywhere but what I wanted. Do you not solid? Yeah. Try and keep it somewhat tidy. Perfect. So now, might have to get rid of you. Actually, we just put you there. Get rid of you. It was kind of a mess, but it's fine. Only because I just wanted to clear this area because there was loads of trees here, so I'm not too concerned. These will also get a little bit of stone down, but it took a long time. I was hoping to get this like entire area done, but the bots were not that efficient. Oh, you've finally done that. Beautiful, lads. And actually what we might do, just do this quickly. Just so we don't need to think about it later. Because the productivity for these I don't feel is worth it. Because the oil's pretty much infinite. So, yeah, I'm not too concerned with that. We can get these producing 9 to 14. It's pretty good. Does use more though, but yeah, it's fine. Right, now we can actually get cracking onto the sulfur. I need water first, I'll probably do that as well. Which luckily we do have some water over here. Which may later on be in the way. I don't know, we can leave a gap for it, I guess. I don't know. Kinda wish it was like a normal edge. Where's my... There we go. It should be okay to then go across. Just, I hate trees. Beautiful. Okay, we'll go from here. That should be fine. To also get some cliffs on us, so we can actually not blow stuff these cliffs up. Which is wonderful because they're kind of annoying. Okay, so we got gas over here, water over here. Should be okay now. So these chem plants. Kind of do want them like here, I think. Just don't know how we're gonna space them. Gee, that should work. Get rid of you. Do water first. Thinking involved. Gap there and a gap there. Guess that should work. Should be fun. Not gonna cram. I could probably get it closer. I feel like the closer we go, the more issues we may have. Just going to stop there. Caution in the way. Good chance I've done this wrong somewhere. Trying to run for a pipe, that's not helpful. These and the belt. Beautiful. Okay, so these actually work really quickly. 2 a second, same as plastic, I'm pretty sure. So pretty much, we are not going to need that many of these. Because these we only need, is it 1 per? So, this would probably do us, but because this is going on a belt which we can just feed up the base, we might as well. It's annoying. I've done this right. And so we put more speed beacons in, speed modules in these. That bump it up to, I don't have any more on me. Some on the way, isn't there? Yeah, they're on the way. Okay, so you just go. I think I'm getting the hang of how to do this now. Slowly but surely, anyway. Okay, we might leave it there. There should be plenty anyway, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So, yeah. This will do. I don't know. Maybe, actually. Can I, like... just go... It's good enough. I could probably cram him closer, to be fair, but as I said, I don't really want to get too confused with all the pipes and everything, so a little bit more space will make it just easier for me. Why does it replace it? That's actually quite annoying. That's watering everywhere. We can just get the oil in. And it should be all we need. Then it's just a case of actually putting it all together and then we're done. of these pipes again. I don't even need many, but they're going to take ages to get here, so... Time while we're crafting some cross. Again, I've not been using my hotbar, I do apologise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Do we want these on 2? I guess we probably do, actually. There we are. Just to make sure we get both sides. Yeah, look at that for being efficient. Okay. Oh, well, these ones have the signs and these ones... Oh, because they're not connected. Oh, that'd be... Should be... to do for this. They should give us plenty. Probably more than enough. Why not even bother putting modules in them just yet? These will produce enough, I think. Let's see. It's a long... We have got plenty of room to still probably extend a few more as well. Let's just bring all these up. Don't really need to bring the plastic up, but anyway. Them all up because they just add modules to whatever we need pretty much, so I mean, if I was planning this out more, I would probably know how many of each type of thing I need. But with this, if we're lacking something, just add a couple other modules to it, and that should solve the issue. Sulfur, we're just gonna go. What do you mean I cannot reach? Typical. There we go, sulfur. Which I could probably leave a bit more room, but as long as there's room to go more this side with it, it's fine. So now all we need is assembly lines pretty much, which I'm going to try my very best to cannot too much space here. Leave a little line because we do need room for both sides of belts to get through. There we go. So you need engines and sulfur. I think we'll put on 1. That makes 3, and then yeah, we'll do that first. Should be fun. Bring this along like that. Don't need to get that far, but you see the idea. Can kaboom, dead simple. And engines can go. Not the neatest thing in the world, but does the job. Saying that, it's not unneat either. And now, I don't know how many we're going to be able to supply. I'm going to guess with... I really don't know, to be fair. I don't want to do too many, but we want to do enough, so... Even a full line, to be fair, I don't know. I think this is something we can find out once we've actually started, like, testing. Fairly fairly soon. And our purple science in this time is nearly done. But why has the science swimming gone down that much? Watch the lab area. Generally, it's been so long. It's over here, isn't it? This blue that is painfully slow. This is why we're building a new thing. Maybe it's my blue science. Down here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. You're missing engines. Oh yeah, because I stopped the supply. That'll be it. Okay, is there... Not an area nearby, is it? Okay, just for now. Remember. There we go. And technically the engines we got are over here now, so... It's not our issue currently. Right, so we got that. Beautiful. Then you need circuits, which I'm tempted to put down here. Just to keep everything kind of neat. Because then everything can kind of just go together. Now, definitely will need more of these at some point, but not for now. Main goal. Do we have enough input to supply these, with them all being able to get some? I don't really care how efficient it is, as long as it's like not starving. Right, already, oopsie. Any issues, I'm a bit special. Tiny bit quicker, I guess. Just need a bunch of these. It's not gonna work, is it? Okay, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. And then okay, so we need some power. Beautiful. And now obviously we're going to need productivity. We might do one in each. I don't know how much to do productivity, just because I don't have. And later on we'll be getting beacons anyway. Fairly soon, I think. I think it's with purple science. Which we've nearly got unlocked. I've opened up something I did not mean to. Okay. There we go. So now we've got blue science again. Now the predicament we do have. So, to be able to use this science. I do know, but my issue is I don't want to build one yet, because obviously I don't know where to put it. Go over this side somewhere, which is not really much room, it's kind of have to run back through it all. Just guess where we're going to be, but I don't really know. Well, the other option I do have is to have bots transport it for us rather than use belts. And then we could still make use of the labs we got over here which I'm not really happy with this design. But I could add an input chest and bots transfer it. But I can't do that automatically just yet, because you need the buffer, no, the requester chest, I think. Which I believe we get later on. I actually don't know where. I don't think it's on this bit yet. It's this we need. Which we need utility signs, and then we can get a requester chest, which then basically always keep items in it, pretty much. But what we could do, simply put one of these down there, obviously when it's connected, and then if just do a little demonstration. Wow, I've got more pots in me again. Oh, because I got rid of some of these, didn't I? But where are my records? Two here. Give them some. I don't know how efficient this is going to be, but for a temporary thing, it's the most temporary solution that's pretty low effort I could think of currently. So we got these. Just have putting bulk inserts will probably be the smarter choice. Have this, so pretend this chest is all the way at the science labs. We didn't put a filter on it, so only this item will get stored in there. This is a good way to test actually, but let's just not do that right now. Get that, and then just in case of basically being in the blueprint mode, going like this and then putting these to go into there and then do it for us. I think that's actually going to be our best way. Obviously, will it have issues? Probably. I actually don't know if it will work, but it's like semi-automated. I've just got to top it up every now and again, which I mean, I won't have to move anything, and then when I'm done with it, I can just get rid of these and then we're done. So we might actually go do that. As I said, it's really easy to set up. Plus, might give us a decent idea. Production rate. I don't think we want to have big. Give it 2 lines. We'll let it have that. Annoyingly, I don't have to go do that for every single one. Just say every single one. It's like 4 of them, but it's a bit of a trick. Bot's gonna get unhappy with me, and that's okay. Which I could probably build a lot more compact, but 100% concerned. I'm kind of like, as long as it works, I'm happy. Right, so we got these. Just will also actually give us a decent idea on how production is and any issues that we have. Come to 2 lines each though. I don't really want to have to deal with a chest with like thousands of things in. Yeah, stuff we won't really notice until a lot later because a lot of it's backed up. Guess I was already pretty ready for this. Chest, oopsie. See there. Again, I don't know how many bots this is even going to take to like keep topped up, but hopefully it should work. Still got quite a few things we need to research, so if we can use this side of things. Oh yeah, I've actually got quite a lot of you. Just go down here real quick just to save my effort. Could I do something with should actually check, were they in radius? I think they were, weren't they? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Here as well, just to be doubly sure. And we just need one of you and one of you. Okay. That's all them, so now, and I could do this on the map actually, but we're going to go for a little run. I do want to get this train working so we can actually use it to get around the place. Because I think this train as transport might be a good idea. Even if it's not used for, like, items. As well. A time fairly soon we'll need more of that. Which I will also say, earlier I was trying to find where my stone had gone. Turns out my old stone area is here. Which is now no longer, about 2 drills, 1 drill left now. Which is 1.5k of stone left. So we've nearly fully eaten up that entire patch. Which our starter patches are pretty much draining right now, so the amount we did build of them kind of makes sense. This is all my red signs currently we have, which is definitely over the top, but so now this is the semi-tricky bit, I say that. Not that tricky actually. We want blue to be here. Oh, that's an issue. I don't have any roboports nearby. Let's do that first. In the actual power. Find some more bots here. I haven't checked how many bots we have currently either. This one's all connected, so it won't say. That's annoying. Okay, we got that done. We'll put one. I forgot it doesn't do it like thingies. I do wish these didn't need power. It's quite annoying. There we go. I'm aware this ain't gonna be perfect. But should however do the job. And this is all pretty much temporary, so let's keep our things ticking. Without actually having to build much, that won't really last long term, so this is very easy to get rid of, so what else? I do want to get concrete, because having some of that would be nice. Okay, so this will be blue signs. Do maybe bulk inserters. Side, and then you can be getting confused. Tree signs. Just got to the same for red and green. Would be red, I think. No, not going to be the most efficient in the world, but it's fine. I could actually. I will leave it. As I said, it's a temporary thing. You're going to be green. Power, of course you need power. My bad for forgetting that you need power. That's not connected. There we go. Right, So, by my logic, if we just go check our logistics network, we can see we've got science being added, which is pretty nice. Where's military? Don't know where military's gone. Green military should be. Did I miss it? Oh yeah, I was blind. Okay, that's fine. So now, if we go on here, go like that, then just put like this there, should, I mean they're taking some from me, which proves it works. Okay, yeah. Back to the map menu. So I'm getting overwhelmed. Can I just like fill all slots with this? Now, I know this is not ideal by any means, but it's a good temporary solution. So we need green. I'll just drag it along. Red. It's going to just use what we've made, so it's not just sat there being idle. So now, judging by the amount of bots coming out, I guess construction bots do it, which I guess is okay for us. There's a... okay. It's a lot of bots getting ready to work. Yeah, all the bots are pretty much in full go. Now my only concern is power. Out of it. Still not meant to have been higher, so we'll see how it goes anyway. That's fine. Filling me up as well, very nice. So, yeah, so hopefully this should give it so at least got some like extra. It's probably the best thing, definitely not, but it will do the job regardless. Trying to put stuff in me, I don't want that. I'm just going to quickly put down another chest. Just for random junk, and mainly like 1,000 bots that have entered me. Temporary thing, but at least I won't have to go running back there. We can just do that on the map at any point. So it should be fairly useful. Just got a slow run back. Don't know where this copper line goes to or from, but there's a copper line there. To be fair, the main one I'm concerned about with it, science, because that's the one that lacks the most currently. Just saying that, I'm going to remind myself to, where was it? Turn you back this way. That's our main line as well. Use it all up, but once they're done, they're done. Like a sea of bots just in the sky now, which not ideal, but they're doing good work. And now, we got two options. I think we might see if there's any weaknesses, because these should be sucking up enough now. Tell from this one. Any weak thing is the fact. Could probably add modules into them. But yeah. Everything's keeping up as it should. Too many of these, but it's not an issue. It's hungry. That's basically what I care for. Nothing's hungry. No boats are hungry at any point. Aren't even moving too quickly, so perfect. Nothing's hungry. Now down here, build is a little bit hungry. Now I'm well aware this is not ideal. This is something that we're going to add to later, so don't fret. If anything, ignore the rest of these lines. Simple. Iron's a little bit hungry, but I don't think anything's hungry. Iron gears. Okay, it's good to know. Okay, we might have an issue over here. Inserters, which means we need more iron gears. So, should be annoying. Probably just add a couple here, I guess. Because circuits are fine. Maybe add them here. Might not be too bad. What is the best we could do for now? This is our new stuff we got, because I built this when we didn't have enough really. Oh, that's not going to work. I'll give you a long one. There we go. Is that the iron gear problem sorted? Should be. That should be perfect. Have to be backing up, or I'll take a while to back up though. And low power. Oh no. Bots have caused an issue. Okay. Can't check production right now. I did wonder why that went a bit low. Down here. Guess. Rest this area. Can reach that, that's fine. Should be okay to fit another one in. Yeah, I've got this here. Which, there was a forest here. I decided to turn it into chests. Don't ask why, just felt like it. Let's get this and we can hopefully... Where's the middle? This here we'll go from. Once they're built we can go a little bit further, I guess. Kind of annoying, but... Solar power we're going to need so much of. Can't see what's there, but... It's the only issue. Power is powering. We just got enough. Hard to see, but I guess that's the issue with bots. When do we get something new power-wise? Uranium. Ooh. That mean we can then get processing nuclear power. That would probably be the option. However, I've never done it. Steam turbines. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we can look into that. That'll be a fun thing to learn. Okay, so other than a power issue right now, we now learn the downside of bots, I guess. Which, I mean, when we've got this amount of bots, I shouldn't really be surprised. Yeah, we will try and expand this as we go as well, which I think the issue I'm going to have is that all my bots are working. So, yeah, it's fine. In the meantime, we'll go check the one we just built. Not going to be able to see exactly if there's any shortages as such, but if there's a bad one, we should see it. Currently, this is looking nice and full. You want nice, healthy looking lines. Which does seem to be other than this one, which basically means we just need more of these. Which we can extend lines as and when we need to. Slow. Okay. So pretty much we need more of these. I do think for the science area lab stuff we might just use the blue signs from here rather than the ones over here, which is pretty much dying anyway. No, not there. There. To be fair. But we're not even using blue signs currently, so it's fine. I'll say though, doing this job, not quickly mind you. Probably need at least 2 of them. What was it? 22. Yeah, we probably need like a lot more than that. Probably up near this area, I'm gonna assume, because we need so many of these. But the good thing is, barely like scratching these, so it's all good. It would be the red circuits, which are already using like a quarter of it, which I'm not that surprised about, to be fair. It's now, do we start doing purple signs or do we add more to this? The thing is since it's in place now, let's get rid of all this clutter for starters. Since we've got this in place, kind of mental the sizes though. I will say, we've got the most of. Probably the neatest one, I'd say. Still got an issue with green. There's a potential there might be a small issue. Okay, you've got some issues. I could probably solve said issues by gonna cut all of these off, just therefore it backs up a bit. It's a bit of a waste to have them not being used. But do for now. Good to start purple, but we don't have the room yet is the issue. I need to redo that. I want stuff to be in a nice line, but tree, to be fair, we don't have much of it. Okay, our power's died. I was trying to build more power, but in the process my power's died. Okay, we might have to solve that issue first, I guess. They didn't even get there. Oh, they put them in though. Yeah, okay, all my backup power's gone as well. It probably is to do with the fact that I'm drawing too much power and we don't have that power. That's the most I've ever seen it need as well. Holy moly. Seeing this all these. Like for the most part I'm not using that much, but okay, power. What can I do to solve it? Honestly, not much until daytime. I'm also going to assume our furnaces are empty. Yep. They're all low on power and they're low on coal because they're low on power, so. Same situation for you as well. I need to think what to do for power. Got purple science though, which I do want to get building because that's actually quite straightforward. Well, I say that it's expensive, but too bad. It's just 3 things. Rails are straightforward. Make a lot of all three things and we're good to go. Definitely going to take up a lot of space, so I don't think in between episodes I'm going to try and like destroy this area pretty much. Try and use up all these as well, but not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. Yeah, let's try and sort the power situation out. At max, we need more solar. I might go do it a bit manually. We'll go down there and we'll just work on the solar area for the next chunk, I guess. As there's not really too much else we can do. For now, anyway. Power's the main limiting factor, which you can't really force your way through. You kind of have to address the situation. I'm just going to check, actually. We've not had any attacks, have we? No. No attacks in the last hour. That is beautiful. Yeah, all my bots are kind of an issue. Which, to be fair, does make sense. I've just never used bots to this extreme. So I didn't actually realise how much draw they can have when in use. But we've learned something. I should also took my tank down because it's literally the bottom of the base, which is quite a long run, and I need to pick up solar panels. Everything we need. Basically going to be the boss job currently. Solar power is probably our best bet. For now, just because coal would have to, like, the amount I'm burning, be that feasible. I guess the other option is we could go to eco-friendly, like have efficiency modules and all that good stuff, but really my cup of tea. Okay, let me set one of these down. Stuff on me. I don't need all this. Should be enough. Don't need them on us. Just grab, I don't know the ratio actually, but just pick up. I think that's around right. Got robot balls on me, haven't I? Yep. And we need a couple more of them as well. Again, this is not the recommended way to do things, but we'll however do the job. Yeah, we're pretty much working at the max we can. Which I typically like to have double the power we need. Which I was at, but then obviously once I get all the bots working, it's ideal. Geez, kind of meant how long this run is. Actually, I kind of forget how much I've actually built. Actually, I want to sort this area out as well, because I was being stupid. Kind of been annoying me for a while. We'll sort it out properly later. Probably fit solar panels over this area as well actually, but for now I'll just keep going down. Got no power. We need to get all the power. What I'm going to do is just let my bots build it. Yeah. We can build it, then we'll just add a bunch of them. We're going to have to go all the way down here probably. Around this area. Just as best we can. Why are my bots not wanting to work? Got lazy bots. Probably because actually they've already got people coming for them, I guess. Still, the more we build, the better. I don't think they can reach all the way to the middle, but as long as they've got more being down, we'll have more power and then they can come along and fix it later. I mean, at least I don't have to do anything. I just kind of walk along a little bit when it's sorted. I guess you wouldn't be connected, would you? It's annoying. Just need to try and get it connected to the rest of the base as well. Once this line gets done, we should be all good. Yeah, perfect. Because that's the issue, is we're going to need like tens of thousands of these, so we've got a lot to put down. Unfortunately, because my bots are, what I should do actually, let me use a bit of my brain. There you are. Right, no more for you. Just get rid of them for now. Okay, we should solve the bot problem. Because we're going to need so much more power than what we currently have, so... Can't build too much more. It's kind of all in the centre, but what we can do is clear the way, because it's kind of the more tricky thing to do. We can make space, we can then just plonk down a bunch of blueprints, they can come and build them. I'm just going to double check, I have still got more being made, haven't I? Not quickly mind you, but they're being made. Can we build a few more? It's not the thing I was after. We want you. We don't hang on, pressing all the wrong buttons. Here we go. Trap me in. That's actually just from the map menu. one little thing in the way. I can build bits and pieces, I don't mind. Myself out of the way. Keep going over that, so annoying. Go away. Can't build up there, but that's okay. Had to be a little hole there. To do all the little patchwork. Which hopefully they can bring some over. At least once it's done it will look quite nice though. Which is why I picked this pattern. Because as long as you have a close enough ratio, whatever this ratio is, I can't remember, I think it just tells me. 18 to 15 ratio, not sure if that's perfect, but I think it's around that you want. Basically it's just designs and space. Or you can just even just, as long as you have an equal number that equals around that ratio, you're fine. I just picked this one because it looks somewhat nice. Otherwise mine would just look like big old blobs of stuff, which isn't that nice to look at. Time to clear another forest, I think. Just need to get this area done. Where are the bots around? They're currently still trying to empty themselves, I guess. That's it, do all the work. So much quicker than my own stuff though. That's an issue. Okay, what we're gonna do now. We won't put a chest on, what we'll do. So annoying. To build more chests, just because it actually gets rid of more wood, which is quite useful. A lot of forest. Do need to be careful because this is actually draining my power quite quickly. One of the main issues I have with my current equipment is I don't actually have that many solar panels on it. I've got 2 little solar panels and a bunch of batteries. So I actually have quite a lot of power, just a very slow recharge rate. Which isn't awful, but it's not good for this type of job. Hang on. I'll put it by the water because we're not going to be building near here, so... There's too many chests. Okay, waiting a while, aren't we? Try and build up this side, I guess. More space. Okay, power's coming back now. So mainly because these have stopped. Yeah, the fact these triples. I remember when this place got attacked, I used these Could probably get rid of them now, actually. I'm full again. I'm full of chests, I know. Don't mind me. Try and dump them all. Okay, we should be okay for now. Just basically need to wait for what's to be done doing whatever they're currently doing. Which are they still putting stuff in? I only assume that these are all ones that had jobs and have now done them, so now they're like, we're gonna move on. Go see, they should be going to grab these. Which doesn't look like many are. They're starting to now, I guess. Going somewhere. I guess going back to the base, I guess, I don't know. Just keep building bits and it should be fine. More power the better, I guess. It'll get built at some point. Like, this is definitely not the best way to go about doing it. What I could do is let me take it no more, okay. Generally it was just where there was like some still on their way. So when I cancelled them they were still going there. At least now next time we know. If you're ever doing like a mass move of bots, maybe make sure you have plenty of power. Like triple whatever you think you currently have. I mean, nuclear power will be the next thing we try and do. Obviously it's quite a bit away still, but too far though. Saying that, we could do it very soon. No, we don't need that, that's fine. Don't know what this needs using fuel cells. That just purple, which we'll be making very soon, so we might be able to get it doing that. Obviously I'm gonna have to learn on pretty much as we go because I messed around with the like just working out how it works. But I didn't really use power for it. I just made it and basically left it because... And I know how the, is it Korvax process thing works? I know roughly how to do it. So, making the fuel cell shouldn't be too difficult. It's just the actual, I know it's got some to do with heat and the amount of in there's like there's a lot that I'm not fully keyed up on. Like we've got centrifuges, which does things. Uses uranium fuel cells to generate heat. Heat output increases when built next to reactors. So basically, you want to put these all together. Man, they're expensive. Okay. So which I'm assuming to then heat exchange. Energy to turn water into steam. So these are like better boilers. min temperature output. Do 6 a second, 60. It's produced pretty much double. Couldn't I put turbines instead of boilers? I guess they need more temperature, I guess, which they wouldn't get from this. Okay, so we basically want a bunch of these to make. Yeah, I'm confused. Okay, so these generate heat. Pipes transfer the heat. This uses heat to make steam, and then steam goes into that. I think. All we need to do is get the fuel, which is nuclear fuel, which is. Is it this? Which then needs uranium. I know to get this one you can do the Corvac recipe thing. Yeah, enrichment. Which basically uses 40 of them, but you get 41 back. It basically gets rid of your useless one. It's kind of something you need to keep feeding it into itself and then picking bits off when you get it. Don't know how to do it to a big scale though, but I guess that's something we can find out. Definitely got a lot of learning to do. Which, that's a good point actually, before I say, like in a few episodes. 10k. It's just learning it, that's fine. Nuclear power. You actually can do it fairly soon. It's not too expensive either, so. Are my bots working? No, they're still having. Big bots did I allow collecting stuff? Kind of insane. Right, they're still not built that yet, so. Can I go chuck all my chests up? That's insane. It's true. There we go. How many chests do you reckon I can make? Because definitely can have a lot of them. I'll plonk myself in the middle and let them do their job. I don't have to think too much doing this. Which, after doing blue science, I definitely had to think forward quite a lot. Not grabbing more though, are they? They shouldn't be. It's kind of mental just how much bigger they are. Like this one does a lot. Little, you're pretty smudgy and so are you. This one just produced one line, needs all this. So I'm assuming the other one's going to be like massive. And the fact that blue science is also quite slow as well, so we're going to need to multiply it quite a few times. At least, should be fine. It's kind of the whole point of the current like setup we have is it's easily expandable. Like it shouldn't really require too much thinking, it should just be copy and paste. Even if later on we still need more, I can build a proper like ratioed out thing. I feel like there wasn't much point in doing something like that until we get beacons and can do it a much smaller scale. Smaller scale but higher output. Even if we do get beacons, they're not going to be like stupid OP because we're still working off like the tier 1 things, which we ideally want to get tier 3. Which are like insanely expensive to make. But they will be the better stuff. Because I mean 50% speed compared to 20%. And that can be up to like 3 to 4 times. So okay, we're out of power. So I got no power in my little things anymore. So pretty much that's all I can currently do. with bots anyway, but what we are going to do is move my arse out of the way. I'm just going to snap out a bunch of blueprints in the area we've cleared, so then they can make the rest when they fill up to it. Which I do not know when that will be. Should be fine. I think there's just about room to fit. Quite. This is not helpful at all. Okay, that'll do then. They're actually going off to work now. Love that. Should get built fairly soon. Our power isn't looking too bad though. It's not great, but again, it's all the bolts working. Just something we're gonna have to do, but like I said, nuclear power we will try and get, but I don't know how long until, well, how long it will take to get, which I don't think will be too bad, but then to actually get it up and running to any sort of decent amount, I don't really know how long that's going to take, or even how to do it fully, so definitely going to be quite the learning curve. I do think that what we might do for now is go empty ourselves of all the, and actually what I can do, just do that. Problem solved. And then, yeah, pretty much just a case of go back to blue sites and build some more of that. You can strip me as I feel, I guess. Really too much I can do right now. Like I could stop purple signs. I feel like by the time we start, blue signs is still going to hinder us a lot, so we'll get blue signs up and running even more. Which I think will be the best option for us. I'm just going to run up these builds, which is not so fun. So we're running. Say I am, well, when this video comes out, should already be in effect. But I've started changing my video length and how often. Noticed that there was in the last month I've kind of been monitoring how my videos have done, algorithm wise, like mainly the reach of them. Because my videos were typically doing better when I didn't upload like two to 3 days afterwards. So daily uploads seem to not be doing as, for whatever reason, I do not know. But it's like I'm noticing that, so I figured I might as well try longer videos, polished, and just better videos overall. Hopefully, in turn we'll get more views. I don't know, but I think it's worth a try. Also, I realised, well, it's been announced that YouTube's also changing their, I don't know what it's called, but like their, to get monetised, you now need 1,000 subs, which is staying, but it used to be 4,000 hours, and it currently is 4,000 hours of watch time in the past year, or like some 10 million views on shorts or something. Not too fussed about that. But yeah, in next year they're changing it to 8,000 hours watch time, which is double. I'm not too fussed because I do this as pretty much a hobby anyway. But it would be nice to make some money from said hobby, but again, not the main goal. But my main issue, I just don't want them to bump up the amount of subscribers you need, because when I was first on YouTube, on another channel, there was a time where you only needed to have the channel for a certain amount of time and a certain amount of videos, and then you got monetized. Because on one of my old channels, I was monetized with like, I think 100 subs, something like that. Made like pennies from it. Well, literally pennies. I don't think I actually made any money from it. It was literally like £2 within 3 minutes or something, so like pennies. But yeah, my main issue is I don't want them to keep pushing the boundary back, because I feel like that's gonna suck, but it won't make that much difference long term. Because even if you do even now, even if I was to get monetized, I wouldn't make that much. Like again, it'll probably be like pennies. So them up in the watch hours, by the time you're making any sort of money, you should be having that sort of watch time anyway. Especially for the type of videos I do. Long form content, typically watch time isn't too much of an issue. So pretty much I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't mess with stuff too much, because that would kind of suck, but who knows. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying out doing like 2 videos a week, where they're typically like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, maybe 3 hours, like longer videos, but the quality is actually going to be better than my original videos, which were like typically aim for like 35 minutes to 50 minutes, in that range. Ideally, better quality, longer videos, more time in between videos, so hopefully the algorithm likes them more. So if everything goes as I think, it might do my channel a lot better. Also, each video I'll actually be able to put more time into, because doing videos daily, which was always kind of my original plan, it's kind of difficult to edit them to any sort of like better level, because if I say do a video that's say 50 minutes long, especially with this type of content, I like to edit out all the little sounds and stuff. That's kind of difficult to do when I'm doing daily videos, because if I record for 50 minutes, or say 45 to be average, I think I'll basically watch that back for 45 minutes, as well as then upload it, do all that. And if I'm trying to record videos in advance, which typically I do because I don't have time to record every day, so I have to record like 3 videos a day, like 3 days a week, typically what I've been doing. So it's kind of very difficult to edit them, at least to any decency. So yeah, whereas this way, I've actually got a full day now I can dedicate, well not a full day, but a time that I would spend recording, I can now pretty much just edit, so I can be thorough with it, which hopefully should mean better quality. And also the other upside is less having to think about what video titles and thumbnails, which is the bit I struggle with the most. So, I would also, you might notice, I'm going to change the thumbnails a little bit, mainly just the text, because I feel like for cozy sort of videos, having like bright yellow text probably isn't ideal. But again, I think that's more coming from, I think my main issue I currently have is I still think of YouTube back in the day when I used to, like when I grew up watching it, where like it was kind of the standard to upload 2 videos a day, if not 1 video a day. And yeah, I don't think that's the case for YouTube these days, because I think shorts kind of replace that type of content. So saying that, I will be doing shorts, but they're more just for reaching new people, not so much actual content. But if you see some shorts, that's what they are. Nothing to be like amazed about. What am I doing? Please help me. Okay, there we go. Guess that should work. The way, typical. Put you up there, and I'll put you up there as well. And actually, we can put you. Beautiful. It is good to see, though. Go back to this a bit. It says no shortages, which is perfect. because if there were shortages, I would have some issues. At least in the right spot. But, you know, going slightly back to the content side of things, nothing really much is going to change though. It's just videos are going to be longer, which hopefully should mean do better. Because from what I have found out, the algorithm typically likes average view duration. It's kind of, well, apparently, don't know how true this is, but I think that's the thing it's like. So basically having one video watched more will do better than like 5 videos watched less, even if the views and watch time is higher on the less videos. But if you've got one video watched thoroughly more, that seems to be the better thing, which is what it is, I guess. But then I will still be doing videos weekly. I think 2 times a week should be a fairly decent amount. Hopefully. Obviously there is a chance that in a few months, if I haven't really seen any benefit from it, I will probably go back to daily, but now we shall see. It's something new anyway, so. Through time I have always been trying new things with the channel. Just some things takes a while to actually see any notice. I remember when I first started the channel, I was only doing Skyrim. Kill Skyrim pretty much every day. And then gradually I started changing it up. And then I changed it up again, so I was in... I think at one point I was doing a video every day, so 7 videos a week. And each day was a different game. Which was, I'll be honest, a struggle. Because I struggle playing multiple games at once. Because I get confused of what's going on, how to play it, the buttons, everything. Whereas like, currently I'm only really playing Factorio and SnowRunner. Some other stuff in, like, outside of recording. Nothing too crazy, so it all flows quite nicely for me. Right, we need, I don't need green circuits, that's stupid. We need sulfur and engines again. Let me just put them away as well. Sulfur, oh, I've done it wrong, oopsie. I made a boo-boo. I can sum of it up, that should be fun. Typical, right, let's go. Oop. Engines can go up the top. Just need red circuits. I mean, it's not going to be the cleanest thing ever, but perfect. Should give us a lot more output. I don't know what current output is for blue signs. It's going to be hard to tell. Don't know why it's 0 though. Okay. I guess maybe because it's slow, so maybe like 10. Okay, just quiet. Say about 100. We'll go with the baseline of it. Because we've got the other factory involved as well, which isn't really helping. Let's have a little look. Gee, why don't you... Oh, I guess... Probably because we're not using any, are we? Probably unlock cargo size as well. Might as well get that done. And research, yeah, there's lots we need to upgrade still. Could build another couple lines, I think. Because from what I'm seeing, red circuits are pretty much working at capacity, so this does seem to be okay. Definitely think we've got enough green circuits here though. When we need more red circuits, they'll begin. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, we need to put beacons in these, not beacons. Don't know why I've got that. Can I get rid of you? Thank you. Yeah. All the buttons. Yeah. Productivity modules. Lost my train of thought entirely. Yeah, I know it's probably slower, but I don't mind too much. So, considering I've played quite a long time, I haven't actually been that productive today. I am just kind of taking things a bit chiller, as getting things working is kind of more my priority. I will say, slowly getting there. I do think power is the issue of the day, pretty much, which I should read actually. Let's stop you, because I can't really do much for low power. So this graph is a right on mess. Need to really get it better power, which that will probably be our goal for next episode. Maybe not next episode, 2 episodes, I guess. Too much left. Do you think we'll build another line of this? Then we can always change it later on. Which actually we could make use of this space. And that would be a great idea. As we can see, I'm pretty sure we got enough in these small lines to last. It's really the main bus area that's going to have any issue. Could probably just copy and paste it actually, but never mind. It's so built into my habit now, it's actually kind of an issue. It gives me something to do, whereas currently I'm not really in a hurry. I don't typically speedrun games. Saying that at some point, I would like to do a speedrun of this game. Just because the first rocket I ever launched literally took, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was like 100 hours, 90 hours on that save. That was after all, I had a solid idea. It was like my 4th attempt how to do it, so just say I was not quick by any means. Don't know where to put you, I guess. Okay, just put another one here for now. Again, this is only the temporary thing, because I do think once we got like a bit done, do one more line and then but next episode we're going to be going busy doing science, which is actually the first time in a while we've done something I've not done already, because we've kind of just been building these up to a standard. So obviously we can do these. Rails not too difficult. What do we need? Rails, stone, steel. Oh, okay, rails annoying. Not difficult though, just not fun. Electric furnaces. And productivity modules, also expensive. But I think what we'll do for that, we'll just do like each section. So kind of like this, each section will produce one of the items, and we'll just combine them all together. But it's going to need so much iron. I don't know how much copper will it need. That's the wrong thing. How much copper? 57. Okay, that's good. Because I don't want to use these areas up. Now, I will also say in between episodes, I will try my absolute best to get this bit filled in. And this bit cleared and basically just make this whole area usable. Don't know, even with how much I can probably play in like next week, it might be a struggle. Just because that's a lot of area. Juicing just... I we need modules. Actually, probably I've got enough on me. So long though. Can I just hang on? I can. I think I did know that already. No, that saves you have to walk. Too many buttons to press sometimes. Okay. Well, they're finally building it. So close. Yeah, we need to get our power up to like than what we currently have. Probably into the thousands, I'm going to assume. I think in between episodes I'll try and fill this area in and clear this area up, and we'll also try and get the power sorted, at least to a manageable level. Oh yeah, we'll put another thing in this. Should be fine. Again, we don't need much room, just need a little bit. Of course you're in the way. How about actually, like, once we get this in, actually be pretty happy with everything done. Definitely is a lot of work though. Because my long-term goal is to pretty much these sort of things all over the place. And then once I get one that is actually like optimized, I just copy and paste them. So therefore, basically, let me just paint this small picture. So ideally get all of these being optimized, which at the moment they're not, but it's something we can improve upon. Get these optimized, then have each factory be fully sufficient in producing itself, and then we can just copy and paste it, and then basically my job will just be doing in the ore and stuff, and the raw material, which is something I could solve with trains, and I might do later on. Again, we're talking like many, because I said this is 100 times research cost. So there isn't real no deadline. Stuff needs to be done by. We're just kind of enjoying the flow of it. It's basically a world that I will have for quite a while, I reckon. Can I go out here, maybe? Cannot, okay. be okay, yes. We'll see. So we need engines on sulfur. What I done last time? Yeah, okay. So much better to do it this way. I love this little feature as well. I need to use it more and stuff. I always forget about it though. Red circuits. Get enough. I think it'll be close whether they have enough or not. Okay, I'm going to try and hopefully avoid. It's actually perfect. Factorio, oh no, we can work, not perfect mind you, but good enough. As long as it's taking them, I don't mind, to be honest. Because to be fair, we are going to need like a bunch of these mini factories at some point. Because just to give some reference, in case you have not been following, for say a Spidertron, we'll need 250,000 of each of these, which that's a lot. And also things like yeah, things like this are infinite, so eventually I believe this price keeps going up as well. So a goal is basically just to do as big as basic can until pretty much my PC or can't run it officially no more, which will probably be quite a while. Set because I'm not in. Level 1 wire. Oh, they're trash ones, I guess. Okay. Oh, they're still empty me. That makes sense. Yeah, that's what you done. We just need to put the modules in, which I don't actually have enough on me, so. And that's that done. Yeah, pretty easy to expand. I do think as well, what we might do actually, for an improvement to this system, which we're going to be making improvements, might not. I might keep these old ones, but just when we build another set factory thing. Bear mind, all for the purple science, is I might try and do just more raw material, not raw, but like more intimate. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. More materials aren't the final product. Going onto the main bus in bigger quantities. Because like with the green circuits, they're still nice, whereas I might do like multiple rows of whatever item we need. So for instance for purple, for the things that are needed in the rail, like steel and iron sticks will make lots. Iron sticks is a bit of a weird one actually. Probably not the best example, let's do it for this. So we'll have like multiple rows of steel, multiple rows of advanced circuits and multiple rows of stone bricks. So that can all go up the main bus, then we just take it off and then basically do first section is making stuff and then have later on we'll do all the other thing. And then at the end just have a combined section, basically have a middle, a start, a middle and an end section. Should be fine. So the circuits are stretching just about. We've probably got another couple lines in there. Should be okay. do think though, I'd leave it for today. It hasn't been the most productive episode ever, but I'm kind of still getting into the swing of things. Like I said, once we get, well, next episode we'll do purple science, and I'll make sure we have everything cleared, powered, and all that stuff, because I was planning to do more today, but that's kind of been the issue. I'm at like 110%, so basically until I sort that, I can't do much. However, they have fully built all this. That is cool looking. Or trippy looking, depends what you're at. Probably on YouTube probably looks awful actually, I just realised. Because YouTube compression probably won't be a fan of that. Yeah, I do think that is where we're going to leave it for today. I appreciate anyone who made it to this part of the video, because it's a long old thing. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully that's where I'll leave it for today. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.